Directions. In Part B, you will hear longer conversations. After each conversation, you will be asked some questions. The conversation and questions will be spoken just one time. They will not be written out for you, so you will have to listen carefully in order to understand and remember what the speaker says. When you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers in your textbook and decide which one would be the best answer to the question you have heard. Then, on your answer sheet, find the number of the problem and fill in the space that corresponds to the letter of the answer you have chosen. Questions number 1 to number 3 are based on the following conversation.
Hello, Professor Denton. Are you free for a moment? Could I have a word with you?
Come on in, Michael. Of course I have some time. These are my office hours, and this is the right time for you to come and ask questions. Now, how can I help you?
Well, I have a quick question for you about the homework assignment for tomorrow. I thought the assignment was to answer the first 3 questions at the top of page 67 in the text, but when I looked, there weren't any questions there. I'm confused.
The assignment was to answer the first 3 questions at the top of page 76, not 67.
Oh, now I understand. I'm glad I came in to check. Thanks for your help.
No problem.
Number 1. Who is the woman? Number 2. When does the man come to see the professor? Number 3. Who is the man? Listen to the following conversation to answer questions number 4 to number 7.
Walter, why haven't you been coming to Professor Crosley's anthropology class?
What do you mean? I've been there every morning.
Every morning? But, oh, I get it. You must be in the professor's morning class in cultural anthropology. I'm in her afternoon class in social anthropology. So tell me, how do you like her class?
Oh, it's very interesting. So far we've been studying the art, the architecture, and the tools of different cultures. And this Saturday, our class is going down to the local museum. They're having an exhibit of the artifacts of the early inhabitants of this area.
Your class has quite a different focus from mine. We're studying social relations in groups. For example, this week we've been talking about marriage customs and family life in a number of societies, including our own.
So what's your opinion of Professor Crosley?
Well, she asks her students to do a lot of work. We're going to have 2 tests and 2 research papers, but she's a fascinating lecturer. I've never taken an anthropology course before, but I'm glad I decided to take her course.
Yeah, same for me. In fact, I never thought of anthropology as an interesting subject, but now I sure do.
Number 4. What does the woman assume about the man? Number 5. What did the man think about the class? Number 6. What is the woman never taken before? Number 7. When does the woman's class meet? Listen to the following conversation to answer questions number 8 to number 10.
You seem to know your way around campus. Have you been here long?
I'm a senior literature major. I'll be graduating next June.
Your major is literature? Mine is too. But I'm just beginning my work in my major. I just transferred to this university from a junior college. Perhaps you could tell me about the courses you've got to take for a literature major.
Well, for a literature major, you need to take 8 courses, 3 required courses and 5 electives. First, you have to take Survey of World Literature, Parts 1 and 2. This is really 2 courses, and it'll take 2 semesters, and it's required for all literature majors. The other course required for all literature majors is Introduction to Literary Analysis.
You mean, if I want to specialize in American literature, I still must take 2 semesters of world literature?
Yes, because the 2 semesters are required for all literature majors.
But I only want to study American literature.
At least you can take all of your 5 elective courses in the area that you want.
That's what I'll do then.
Number 8. What is the woman's status at the university? Number 9. Who is the man? Number 10. How many total courses must a student take for a literature major?